Good evening, Marshall. How are you doing this Tuesday? I think everyone currently consists of just you and me, Marshall. And still working on reaching those dizzying heights where 15 to 20 people come crashing into the stream as soon as the go live goes out. But I'm getting there, bit by little bit. Had an extremely eventful, do like eventful and enjoyable day. Had a pretty good day as well. I had my final technical advisor evaluation today, which was a 40 plus length question or 40 plus question evaluation, which took me a lot less time than I thought it would. Kind of feels like I accidentally speed ran it, which is either, as far as my history with exams go, either a really good thing or a really terrible thing. So we shall see. We'll see how that pans out. Oh, this music's from Trigon, I think. What the heck is this track from? Oh, apparently it's from the Cowboy Bebop live. Jesus Christ, live action. Sounds like Trigon. All right. Twinkly sounds. Suddenly realizing I drank barely any water today, so let's get a hydrate on as well. Today, Mr. Marshall and anyone else lurking, we are making enchiladas. Enchilada? I don't know. Now, I happen to have some spare beef, so I'm going to be making beef and pork enchiladas. And I might even throw in some browned. So no, I won't. This sweet corn is spoiled. That's fine. It was spare anyway. Joey Zero TV coming with a raid of 9. Hi Raymods, how you doing? What an amazing clip! Yes! Joey has arrived to the angelic chorus of himself.
I just think that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, it is really fucking cool. That's right, Joey. It's my boy. That's fucking incredible. I love that you played yourself into my stream. Absolutely incredible, Joey. Oh, God. What a great way to start the stream. What a great little laugh you got out of me. Thank you, Joey. Raiders, welcome in. Joey, I know you've been streaming for a while. You need to raid and run. I totally get it. I'm going to read this message from Marshall, and then I'll get to greeting people. Hello, raid_drone. Thanks for the first time chat. I will introduce myself in a second. But just before the raid rolled in, Marshall said, went to breakfast at a local truck stop diner, did some shopping with my great auntie, bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, popcorn, and Taco Bell for lunch for my brother. Bought some Taco Bell for myself too. Steak, garlic, nacho fries, and a dirty Mountain Dew Baja Blast Dream, which is 2 pumps of vanilla syrup cream with Baja Blast. Organized my room for 6 hours. Holy fuck. I now have my clothes out of my laundry basket and in my ottoman, as well as my dirty clothes in a laundry basket. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. You got that motivation and you were fucking capitalizing on it. I love to see it. Keep it up, dude. Chris says, I totally 100% do have to raid and run, though. Yeah, you better. I know what you're like. You're like, oh, I'm going to raid and run. Proceeds to lurk and chat for 2.5 hours. And then does a surprise Pikachu face that it's way past his bedtime. That's how a Joey do. I see you. If I catch you at it, Joe, I'm going to time you out on my own stream. Even though you raided me, I'll time you out for the rest of the day. Raiders, my name is Mealtime with Dad. I'm a 36-year-old father of one. That one is an 8-year-old boy. We call him Mealtime Junior around these parts. He's not with me for the next 3 weeks because he's in the Netherlands. A lucky little devil. If you enjoy food, British accents, a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor, that will make me very unpopular with sponsors. Yap in if you're mental health positive. If you just enjoy a cozy vibe place to show up to, consider popping me a follow. And you know what? If it turns out that I'm not your type, you know what? Unfollows are just as free. Ah, we're in ads. Fuck. Also, our co-host, Shitty Cutting Board, is here because I haven't waxed my cutting board down. And I need to get that waxed because it currently has oil on it. We're in ads, so while the ads go through, I'm going to wash my produce. And then, Marshall, I'll read your messages. Just so no one misses anything. Today we're delivering produce. Sudden whiplash-inducing Mad Max flashbacks. Nice and cleany clean. Lovely. Any garlic for this recipe? Nope. Oh man, I should get a stretch or two in before I get into this cooking, as I've been sitting on my ass for like 10 hours with very few breaks to stand up and do things. Tomatoes that I want to try are heirloom. Sadly, I can't find them where I live. I think I can get heirloom tomatoes where I live. You know what? We are going to return to our regularly scheduled, tried and trusted lo-fi playlist here. Just because we've been listening to the old Cowboy Bebop soundtrack for a few streams now. Folks, welcome back from ads. If you were trapped in the consumer limbo enforced upon you by our Lord and Domineer Jeff Bezos, let's get to cooking, shall we? We're going to heat a medium pot that's up there in the top right hand corner over a medium heat. Actually, you know what? I haven't gone through the ingredients yet. Let's do that first. So what do we got? Pork. Now I'm adding beef to this because I have spare beef and I want to use it before it goes bad. So beef. 1 green pepper. I'm slightly allergic to these or intolerant, so that'll be fun in a few hours. 2 tomatoes. 1 red onion. A lime. Shredded cheddar. About 86 milliliters of sour cream. Wow! 2 little doodads of chicken broth concentrate. Thanks for the luck, makers. 9 grams of all-purpose flour. Tortillas. And seasoning made out of Mexicans. So that's the ingredient list. Hello, hello, Crawdot. Marshall says, I hate having my type 2 bipolar. I can easily fall into a cycle of feeling extremely happy and energized when I am now, or a manic episode. And then if anything goes wrong, even if it's a small thing, will cause me to have bipolar depression for 2 months at least. Thanks, biological father, for causing me not only type 2 bipolar, but also PTSD. So bad that you were constantly in my nightmares because I am that scared of seeing you again. Sounds like a delightful person. Right. As I was saying, we're going to heat this pot. And if you take a little peeky at the top right hand corner of your screen, you'll see I'm pointing and swirling this pot over medium. When it's hot, we're going to add a half tablespoon of oil, and then we are going to throw the flour in. God, how's your Tuesday going? Marshall's been having a great Tuesday by the sound of it. I've had a pretty okay one myself. We started the stream off by being raided by our friend Joey Zero TV, which is a great way to start. We had a first time chat from Red_Drone, so that was cool. How hot is this pan? heating up. That is frustrating. Somehow, my half tablespoon measuring spoon that is magnetic, so it's not meant to be able to walk away from my other stuff, has walked away from the other spoons. So I'm just going to eyeball this. That looks like about half. You have my spoon! Give it back! Alright. Go over here. Sparkly noises. Oil's in. Flour's going in. Stirring to combine. We're going to add in a cup of water, which means I have to dislodge my measuring cup from my giant pile of now clean kitchen utensils. Steamy. We're going to add in 1.5 tablespoons of our premium powdered Mexican. Did one. And there's a rough approximation of a half, which will continue to annoy me until I can find my freaking measuring spoon. Fuck. Well, it's experimentation day today. Also got free food. Love both of those things for you. Alright, then we're going to add our broth concentrate. I'm going to whisk it down. Man, honestly, if I could figure out how to just buy the chicken stock broth concentrate that HelloFresh makes, I would buy a giant jug of it because it is so good. They have somehow managed to distill the essence of chicken into a tiny package. That remains shelf stable for a long time too. Whiskey whisk with the whisk. Like, you know when you bite into a chicken flavored chip and it has that really strong umami chicken flavor? It's like that, but in a liquid form. That is the closest thing I can describe it to. With perhaps less like acid or salt on the palate. Alright, we're going to bring this sauce to a boil. Then we're going to reduce it to medium-low and simmer it for about 5 minutes. Alright, she's boiling. And we're going to bring it down. Hey, Brian. How was your Tuesday? How is your week shaping up so far, my friend? Not bad. Took the night. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So guys, you guys probably weren't here when Joey raided the channel, but when Joey raided in, his clip was him going ah with an like this angelic chorus auto tune. So he literally played himself in on his own raid into my channel. It was amazing. That might actually be one of my favorite raids. Like, perfect clip. I might actually have to go back into the VOD and clip that because it was barking hilarious. It just absolutely sent me. Also, I forgot to mention my gratitude to Cinderlin, who dropped a little cheeky 50 towards the stream deck on my throne wish list, which I don't really talk about, and I don't have my bot talk about, and I really should, because it is good, important things for the stream that would make the stream better. But there do be a throne. I just need to, you know, fucking link it. But in the meantime, if anyone feels like contributing, just look me up on there, I guess. I'm in time with that everywhere, basically. Okay. Now that our sauce has become thickums. We're going to go back over here to our co-host, the shitty chopping board, and we're going to start doing some knife stuff. Brian, were you here yesterday? Because this knife is now so sharp that it's actually sinking into and getting slightly stuck in my wooden cutting board. How's your mum doing, by the way? Been a minute since we chatted about her. We're going to chop this pepper to 1/4-inch slices. When does oh, she falls a lot. She dude, I'm sorry to hear that. That is scary times. Speaking of winter, because we had a Chinook a few days ago. A Chinook is where there's like a bunch of, I think it's high pressure. I don't know. There's basically a massive pressure change which causes massive windstorms and then a unseasonable rise in temperature. So for the last few days I've been hearing these massive thudding sounds as snow slips off my roof and hits the deck outside my bedroom, which is slightly terrifying. It's just dead of night. You just hear thud. The fuck was that? I'm the only person in this house. Why thud? Alright. I thought a Chinook was a salmon. Yes, the fish control the weather. You heard it here first. Peel, then cut half the onion. Use the whole onion for 4 servings. Ridiculous. Peel and use the entire onion. It's half the onion bullshit. Lunacy. I says, I've got myself a Project Zomboid survey. If you ever get back into it. Right now, I've been obsessively, slavishly mining ore and coal in a Pal world, so that when my son returns from his little trip, I'll have all the resources needed to get him decked. All right. Onion, 1/4 inch slices as well. So folks, following up on the story time with dad thing, I was thinking of doing a read of the entire Rift War cycle by Raymond E. Feist, or a reading of the Discworld anthology, i.e. all of the Discworld books by Sir Terry Pratchett. Not gonna lie, this lo-fi's making me want to play Zenless Zone Zero again. I thought it was gonna make you want to go to sleep, Joey, which you should have done like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, naughty. I'm waiting for pizza. Pizza. Pizza and Thunderbolt. Excellent combination. Alright, tomatoes. 1/4 inch pieces. Hey, Raven. How's it going? How's your Tuesday shaping up? Or how has your Tuesday shaped up, I should say? Not much of it left if you're in North America. Going good? Excellent. Hey chat, did you know that Joey Zero TV over there, he's made an AI that uses his own voice? It's called Jovis. It's going to be a permanent part of his streams. It's pretty cool. He's basically like Iron Man, if Iron Man were a cute anime boy. Ignore him saying no. He's just leaning on his keyboard. My friend introduced me to Insane Clown Posse and I fell in love with it. And another juggalo or juggalette is born. Honestly, Joe, I thought you did it psych because I called Iron Man a cute anime boy. and thus indirectly called you a cute anime boy. Ooh woo. All right, peppers, onions, tomat, all slicey diceyed. I am indeed a juggalo. I am merely dad, undefined by the media I consume. Lime time. This is not a lime zester. This is a hard cheese grater, but it works very well for zesting a lime. So, as you can see, we're zesting up a lime. Approximately half a lime. Folks, if you're doing this at home, please make sure you don't zest yourself. Well, I understand that pain may make you feel alive again, and that variety is the spice of life. You are not the spice of food. So please do not zest yourself into your food. This public service announcement was not sponsored by the FDA, because that shit's getting dismantled in a few months anyway. Moving on to a medium bowl. Medium. Add the lime zest. And the tomatoes. Tomatoes. Everyone says, my axe and to catch a predator made me fall in love with ICP. Public service announcement. The public service announcement of please do not grate yourself into your food. While variety is the spice of life, you are not the spice of food. Fun lime fact for those of you new to the channel, lime juice is a phytotoxin. A phytotoxin is a toxin that is activated by ultraviolet light. This is important to know, not during winter because no one's out there juicing limes with their bare hands in winter, but it's very important to know during the summer months and spring months. If you have lime juice on your skin that is then hit by sunlight for extended periods of time, it will activate the phytotoxin in the lime juice and you will get chemical burns. Chemical burns are gnarly as fuck to recover from, like any burn. Ooh, haha, funny number! 69! Please do not grate yourself into your food. What a great quote for 69. But as I was saying, lime juice, phytotoxin, chemical burns. If you're handling this shit during summer, wash your hands really, really, really well. Good thing I don't eat limes, says Raven. Well, as a British person, I have a reputation to uphold. I have stereotypes to reinforce. So it says, I did read that at once point, and then hates herself for the typos. So obviously I'm going to, make a point of pointing that out. All right, so we've got tomatoes, lime zest. We meant to put in half a tablespoon of lime juice in there. That felt more like a tablespoon, but that's okay. We're going to put a half teaspoon of sugar, a half tablespoon of oil, and then season it with some salt and pepper. S&P, baby. Sugar time. The experiment is very sweet. For adult entering their transformation into Willy Wonka. Shallots sweet, or more like what onion if you have to sub? They are more sweet. They have a richer flavor to them, if you will. But you should just be able to get some red onion. If you need, swap the onion for like white onion. Or you could go for a white onion and a shallot if you want. If you like onions. I like onions. But I'd be surprised if your grocery stores run out of red onions. They are quite common fare. I got sweet onions, a good guess. Yeah, you can run with that. Are you cooking yesterday's recipe today, Cinderlin? Sounds like you are, because this recipe that I'm cooking right now doesn't call for shallots. In your opinion, worst food to cook with besides... Well, onions, not a worst food at all. Onions are fucking great food to cook with. Love onions. Worst food to cook. I don't really think there is one. Unless it's something like ridiculously stinky. Like that, I think it's Scandinavian like fermented rotting fish in a can, which I forget the name of. That would be the worst, probably the worst one. But no, I don't really have like a worst food. It would just have to be like, offensively smelly to make it bad. And there's not much out there that is offensively smelly because I used to be a fishmonger. Sardines? Sardines are amazing. They have a ton of umami flavor to them, especially if you dry them or powder them. They are absolutely packed with umami. Anything can be bad if you don't use it in a sensible way. I can make these peppers, I can make these tomatoes bad. Ellie says, the wild Ellie has blessed your stream. Thank you for the bless. Thank you for the deg butt. Speaking of degradation, bring back deg piss emote. Screw you, Twitch. Bring back deg piss. Justice for deg piss. Alright. A half teaspoon of sugar's in there. We're gonna eyeball a half tablespoon because I fucking lost my half tablespoon measure. No, I haven't. I just found it in my sink. Sweet. They better bring it back. That's right. That go pee emote was fucking inspired. And I spammed the fuck out of it. And now it's gone, and my experience on Twitch has been degraded. I know you saw what I did there. A meal idea, a pocket from the south. Just a whole bunch of veggies roasted in the oven. Great one-pan meal. Absolutely. Seasoned roasted vegetables. You could even take it further and dehydrate them into vegetable chips. Healthy, tasty, easy. All right. S&P. Not to be confused with S&M. Stir to combine. Does he have a little spoon? Lordy, I scooped up a massive amount of lime zest in the bottom of that. Woo. That is refreshing. Tasty as fuck. Love it. By the way, Cinderlin, the meal you're cooking right now, the rigatoni alla griscia, the end product was so fucking good that I housed the entire thing in a single night. And because I was really fucking hungry. But I ate all of it. Excessive food consumption? Abso-fucking-lutely. Delicious? Also absolutely. We're going over this way now. Sparkling noises. I'm of two minds whether I should turn off the sparkly noises or leave them on. What do you think, chat? Sparkly transition sounds or no? I'm gonna add half a tablespoon of oil to the pan. By the way, Brian, if you're still around, do you want to get involved in the Scuff Streams project? You want to turn your artistic hand towards scuffing up part of my overlay? Anyone else listening is welcome to as well. You don't have to be good at art, you just have to be able to literally recreate something that you're looking at in Microsoft Paint. The experiment, a sweet spiced carrot hand pie used with the leftover pie dough I had. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be very, very easy to over sweeten because the carrot in itself is already sweet. But it says, yeah. Plus, I may have underspiced it, or the allspice I had is too old. What you might be able to do, you could maybe mix in some potato, or even some. I wouldn't say sweet potato because that would just add, more sweet. But you could add some potato to it to basically water down, if you will, the carrot. Basically, it's less concentrated filling. You could throw some, if you have some like good beef or chicken stock cubes, you could throw that in there for some umami. Or if you just have some fucking MSG, yeet a bit of that in there for your umami hit. That would level out the carrot significantly. It would balance up your sweet flavors. MSG is a really interesting cooking ingredient. The fun thing is, if you try just MSG on its own, like raw MSG, what you're actually tasting is the inside of your own mouth. You're tasting your tongue, your mouth flesh. Sorry, Mike did that one. I said. All right, so we're going to add our peppers and our onions, as you can see, to the pan. I'm going to cook that down for about 7 minutes until tendy. What was that sound? The sound of cannibalism. The sound of tasting your own flesh because of MSG. That long pork. Never mind. Yes. Do not interact with the lunatic is often the best part to take. Connor says, I am delicious. I bet you are. I will refrain from comment for the moment. One is not amused by these sexualized antics and talk cannibalism. One is too mature for these behaviors. Chat, if you didn't know, Cinderlin streams, Cinderlin over there, and I'm a mod in her channel, And I have been slowly but steadily corrupting her incredibly prudish auto mod by steadily adding allowed terms to it as it nukes conversations. Soon, there shall be a revolution. As long as you're there to mob when things go off the rails. I can give you some kind of guarantee that I'll be there. How's that? I will give you the same level of confidence that that your insurer will have your back when things go wrong. And unfortunately for everyone, there is no attractive man of Italian descent to come and shoot me in the face. Oh, hey, Sidlin, if you want to see something amusing, grab the VOD for this stream and just check out, like, right at the start when Joey raids me. Just the clip that the clip player chose made him sing an angelic chorus like an intro to his own raid. Which honestly is a fucking top tier way to enter another stream. I think I got enough of that VOD at Joey's raid. I said, yeah, check out the VOD where Joey raids me. The clip player played a clip of him using an auto tune with like an angelic chorus effect. So as his raid arrives, he sang, like he played himself in with his own clip while raiding me. He was like, ah, as he fucking rolls in with his raid. Absolutely fucking baller clip. I've never seen that happen with anyone raiding, where a clip of them like singing comes up. I lost my shit. I just lost my fucking ass off. I couldn't help it. I want to see more of that kind of stuff. No. Goodness, I always watch your VODs if I miss part anyway. My secret guilty admission is that I often don't watch VODs because I come to Twitch for the interactions and obviously You don't get that in the VOD. You just get to sit there like a stray cat looking inside of the window of a warm house going, I missed all of that. Speaking of stray cats, where the hell's my floof? Probably sleeping on my bed. Sometimes I watch your VOD even if I've seen it. Oh, make me feel bad that I don't watch other people's VODs now, Sindlin. Alright, in about 10 seconds or so, we're gonna yeet this out. So, Sindlin, you said you're not cooking the meal? What's going on then? Have you located / dragged someone into your house off the street to cook that meal for you? Because you said something delicious, something smelled delicious. I was just hungry and didn't want to wait for me to cook it. Go myself out doing other cleaning. And kind of is he cooking it then? If so, good on him as well, I guess. Just tell him not to fuck the kitchen up. Alright. It's about a half tablespoon right there. Yeah, we have ads showing up uninvited in about 5 minutes. So this is your pre-warning. Buckle up for those. Ow. The pork monolith. The meter lip. Ah, stop spitting at me. Spitting's rude. And it also burns. It burns us, precious. So which other recipe did you cook, did you plan to cook, Cinderlin? Was it, did you plan to cook both of the bacon ones, like the bacon stuffed chicken and the rigatoni? Or did you plan to do the enchiladas? chicken tomorrow. Next time I do a Mexican dish, you should try it. You'd love it. If you really enjoyed the cutlets, the tuna, you'll really like the Mexican. You won't eat that? Well, tell him to not be a little bitch. Problem solved. And if he doesn't eat it, guess what? You have leftovers for the next day. Alright, so that's going to cook down for another 2 or so minutes. Separate pasta for tonight too, because he won't do onions or mushrooms. Good fucking god. You know, Zinlin, you could save yourself some money. Just get some cardboard, write the word food on it, and then cut it into little pasta shapes and here you go. Sprinkle some salt and pepper on it. Maybe not pepper, that sounds too spicy for him. That's exhausting to even think about. Well, it's not. I grew up with that as my dad. Lovely guy, but onions, garlic, he's like, oh, no, no, no. That tastes gross. I don't know why I put that accent on. He's British. He's like, no, no, no. Ah! Every time I throw my headphone case. Do I learn from that and stop putting up on that little shelf above my paper area? Absolutely fucking not. What do you think I am, an adult? Ridiculous. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Can confirm that is what formerly British people think that the British people sound like. What do you mean formerly? I'm a dual citizen, motherfucker. I'm still British. Fuck. I'm assuming it's formerly, but now think about it. You didn't say you weren't a dual citizen. Gotcha. Yeah, man, why would I ever renounce my British citizenship? It's not like I'm an American desperate to disavow myself from the nation I came from. Carbs, meat. That's all he likes. Like only 2 sauces, no soup, barely any veggies. Ah. So he's 10 years old. He has the mouth of a 10-year-old. Or the taste buds of a 10-year-old, I should say. Mouth of a 10-year-old sounds very, very creepy. Don't like that phrasing one bit. Alright, we're going to add the rest of our Mexican seasoning. We're going to come to the realization that we don't actually have enough now that we've added in extra meat. So we're going to add some chili powder to this. So he says, you mentioned reasons. Listen, Jerry, while the UK may be doing its level best to emulate America, which is insane to do, they haven't succeeded yet in emulating America. So until such time, I shall remain British. And add a bit of paprika to this. Oh, that's some chipotle peppers. Yes, a little bit of chipotle. Starting to wonder if maybe I've made it a little too spicy now. But you know what? It's just me eating it. So I can deal. No fish, no seafood. And now for the most depressing line I will ever say in this chat, probably. His whole trip in Japan, he only ate at an Irish pub. Now, I'm not typically a man given to choosing violence. But there are some people that if I ever were within arm's reach of them, would immediately be slapped. A person that goes to Japan and eats nowhere but at an Irish pub is one of those people. Welcome to life, where you have an entire possibility of things to experience and try. I want to do 3. Excuse me, 3. I only want 3 things to experience and try. Only 3. 3 forever. Right, we're going to pour in half the enchilada sauce. That looks about half. Oh, how adventurous. He did a steakhouse. Actually, you know what? A Japanese steakhouse would be fucking bomb. It doesn't matter how plain you ordered it either. It's still going to be amazing just because of the quality of the food there. When it comes to steak, you don't... It's one of those meats that you don't need to adulterate with anything if you're at a steakhouse. Unless you're doing something like brisket. All right. We're going to take all of that off the heat. And now we're going to get to enchilada-ing. Boop. Actually, you know what? How hot is this now? Cool. Not too much heat transfer. You can go over here. Please don't explode. Gonna lightly oil my baking dish. Hey Joe, if you're still around, man, can you DM me the date and time of your debut? And what time zone that's in? I will add it as an event in my Discord, so people get the little ping pong Pyongyang. And so I don't forget. Oh shit! Yeah. I will do the ping pong Pyongyangs for you. Ah, a spoon. This isn't end of stream time yet. I still have to bake these things. As an FYI to everyone. But I will point out that tonight I am not going to be accepting any redemptions of Guide the Raid. I already have a raid target in mind. So there's that. Who says DM'd it? Time should be local to you because Discord does dynamic time thingies with timestamps. I love some dynamism. One enchilada. Two enchilada. No! That one tried to pop open. Boop. What's the tool, Joey? What is the coding assistant called? Windsurf. Okay, Friday, January 31st at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so 2 hours before I typically go live, 1 hour after I finish work. Lovely. Joey, if it's any consolation to you, even if your industry is completely destroyed by stuff like this, you can always go to tech support. Because until the point that AI doesn't rely on people to have reading comprehension, there will always be people that need help because they fail to read. Hey man, Stardex hiring. You'll probably earn less than your job that pays you in British pounds right now, but it's a decent gig. Press X to doubt. Honest man, I'm approaching 2 months there now. So far so good. Alright, we're gonna move my, actually we're not, we're gonna leave the spare filling there, and instead we are gonna get the remaining enchilada sauce. And coming over the top of the enchiladas like we're in an episode. Casting couch. Casting couch. Words. What's hard? Why use many words when few words do? Do job. Yes, words. That's right. Appropriate song. Alright. Casting couch? What? Who said anything about a casting couch? Not me. Oh, this Christian Minecraft stream. Also, holy crap, this is good as hell, right? I also cooked up 2 chicken boobies and thinly sliced those over the top. It was meat, it was carbs, it was paradise. It was, as the salad figures would say, orgasmic. Curious is that just now realizing how I ever sent you any of my actual music other than works in progress and AI generated nonsense? No. I have listened to some of your actual music on your stream, but all I've heard from you is AI generated nonsense, like being a meat boy that then turned into a pixel boy. And one other song that I can't talk about because it's part of your debut. And I am not one of the filthy spoiler types. He says, yeah, I definitely misread Pixel Boy. Pixel Toy as Pixel Boy. Yeah, I noticed that, but I was like, it's whatever. And I said, I use baby bell mushrooms. Oh man, they really make it. Oyster mushrooms would go really well in that as well, actually. Both for the texture and flavor. I fucking love oyster mushrooms. They are actually like my favorite. When it comes to mushroom tier lists, oyster mushrooms is my top tier mushroom. So I'm also going to add some feta cheese to the top of my enchiladas because I have it spare in my fridge and I don't want it to go bad, and because more cheese good. More More cheese. Disregard health outcomes. Clogged arteries sounds like a skill issue. That's also another thing that would work well on a t-shirt. All right. Enchiladas, middle shelf of oven, under a broiler, and that's gonna broil for about 4 minutes. So she says, "What's the temperature up there in Canada, eh?" It's didn't elect a criminal degrees. Sorry, I fell into a brief political moment there. My bad. No, currently it is -8, which is not too terrible, actually. Apparently it's going to be incredibly windy tonight, with winds of up to 32 kilometers an hour. Yesterday was a fucking doozy for cold weather, though. Holy shit. Yesterday morning, when I woke up, I looked at my phone and it was like -31 feels like -38. Then it briefly dipped down to feels like -41. I was like, no, no, no. We are not stepping foot outside. Speaking of stepping foot outside, I have an Amazon package sitting outside my house from hours ago. Completely forgot about that. Hooray! New ear cups for my Corsair headphones that won't crush my head, won't crush my glasses into my skull. Add another minute to the enchiladas there. So actually, it turns out Trump stopped global warming on day 1. Hey, Sarah, did you hear though? Like, of the 200 executive orders, he also instated world peace, cured cancer, and discovered alien life. Most successful presidency since the inception of the word president. Oh, he also managed to produce the super duper cool hoverboard from Back to the Future 2. It's called the Trump board. After saying all those words, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a length of rope and a short drop. As I am filled with disgust with myself. Sir! Can't make that kind of joke. Mmm. Enchiladas are looking enchilada-y. Looking enchilada done. POS and also no, not allowed. I have my Zoidberg hands on. Behold. Enchilada. New Diablo season started today. So many new things to get that FOMO for. So many microtransactions so you can play catch up. Because no one has enough time to grind free to play to get all the shit. What have they done to my favorite industry? Since as I do. Okie dokie. Hey, Sedlin, could you put a reminder into Discord for me to A, finish my fucking panels because I've been procrastinating on that for months. B, set up auto pings for Throne in the stream chat and various other bits and pieces. I found a Balrog down there. Yes, yes. That's another reason why I need to do stuff with my panels, is so that I can add even more spacing between the end of the panels and the Balrog. I want it to be like 8 full rotations of the mouse wheel to find the Balrog. Or if you have one of those fancy pants mice where you can disengage the clicky bit, just one spin. So do is says, "Hi, what are you cooking?" "I am cooking enchiladas." Baked enchiladas. Make your panas cover your own ass. How do you pronounce that, sir? Enchiladas? Like this. Choose your own adventure. I see why you're in it, and all I think is cover your own ass. Choose your own adventure style panels could be super fun. The problem though is the same problem I have with my current panels, which is the minute you come off a 3x3 grid because you're using like a 4K screen or a cell phone screen, it completely scuffs the entire fucking layout. You're welcome, Satiris. We're gonna go back over here. How am I gonna retrieve these without them exploding everywhere and without me burning the shit out of my hands? Both of which are undesirable outcomes. Yep. Success! Great success! Hell yeah. 3 in a row. Fucking nailed it. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. So today's batch of cooking will end up with beans and pasta salad, rice pudding, carrot hand pie, pie crust snacks, and probably some sliced banana on some of the rice pudding. Of course, I got more leftovers from the pie filling. The cycle is never ending. Ah yes, I'm gonna cook this and use the leftovers from my previous meal to make this. Oh good, now I have more leftovers. The endless leftover cycle. Alright. I'm going to use alarmingly long tiny spoon for my salsa. It is alarmingly long. Tomatoes right there. Salsa. I love those spoons. They're so alarmingly long. And yes, I know that it's an ice cream spoon, but it's fun to call it an alarmingly long spoon because it is alarmingly long. Especially when you reach into your spoon, into your drawer, expecting to grab a short spoon and grab that monstrosity. Oh, oh my. Oh my. Well, aren't you the longest boy in the drawer? When we start with the spoons, there's a guy on YouTube that does ASMR. They call him the spoon guy. Listen, the only OG spoon guy is Salad Fingers. Hello, my name is Salad Fingers, and I like to touch things. I like to touch rusty spoons. The feeling of rust against my salad fingers is almost orgasmic. For anyone that just got massive whiplash from hearing that, back to the early days of the internet, no, I will not pay for your chiropractor bills. Yes, I can summon a Salad Fingers voice on command. You're going to have new clips soon. No one expects Salad Fingers. All right. Sour cream. Sour cream. Sour cream. Lovely. Did I run my dishwasher? Oh boy, howdy, I did. What a positive outcome. Is this too hot to touch? No! I almost made it the whole stream without doing that shit. Call the long tiny spoon an ice cream spoon. But I'm pretty sure it's actually a sundae spoon used for ice cream sundaes because they come in those really, really tall glasses. But what I personally call them are alarmingly long spoons. It's for iced tea? Nope. Well, I have done zero research to support this point. I am willing to bet that people were consuming ice cream long before they were consuming iced tea. And consuming them in fancy, impractical glassware that needed long spoons. Why am I so confident in this? Because I'm British, and the British had a habit of doing fancy, impractical things. And they need to invent their way around their impractical fanciness. No! Joey posted a link and then he got timed out. No! Dandelion, please help Joey. Oh, he's already back from timeout jail. No, Joey's contribution for the entire stream has now been deleted. Fuck. Sorry, I pasted an error log by mistake. Ice cream likely came before iced tea. Yes. Do you know why iced tea is first? Because they're written by a fucking American. Or parfait spoon. Used in stirring tall drinks, eating parfaits, sundaes, sorbets, or similar foods. Similar foods served in tall glasses. Yes, and those foods served in tall glasses came before iced tea. It's just that an American with the same silly sensibilities as Cinderlin wrote that Wikipedia article that she just pulled it from. Or, you know, because in the alphabet, the letter I comes before P. So it makes sense to start with the I word first. Alright, chat. Oh, by the way, the reason why we are co-hosted by Shitty Chopping Board today is because I oiled this boy down. Look at that lovely sheen and luster it has to it. But I now need to wax it to seal the oil in. I partially completed my homework. I still have to wax the thing. But it is all shiny and lovely. What can I say, Sindlin? I snuck away on my lunch break to play with my wood. On that note, we're going to hydrate because we're getting thirsty. Let me take a peek at my online follow list. Just wait until I get my thick white stuff all over this moist cake. Would I narrate every quote you summoned through the quote command? Abso-fucking-lutely. Will I regret it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Will this change my behavior in providing more material for those quotes? Abso-fucking-lutely not. What do you think I am? A reasonable adult? Wrong. Oh Christ, I forgot that Sindlin actually snips my voice and turns it into sound bites. Oh God. By the way, Sindlin, did you know that tilapia is a fish, not a chicken? But did you know that if you buy blurb credits, you can then on the blurb platform request that the blurps you make get rated? Once a blurb has been rated, it can be played in any Twitch stream that allows blurps from the global library. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should go from stream to stream to stream, forcing people to experience me talking about my 13 inches of wood. But I'm not suggesting that you do that either. The magic though is making it public's one thing, but if you get it rated and then make it public, you said that's your fucking walk on. I will approve. I'll approve it tonight. But yeah, Crowder, if you get it rated and set to public, then it's globally available to all blurp users, as long as the Twitch streamer allows the global library to be used, which I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Because I just control blurps based on their content. AKA no intentionally scary blurps so I don't slice my fingers off. You set it to mine as well? My walk-on for unicorns in robot form is my nice big one from Fight Club. Alright. Time for a custom raid message. These aren't the hands of a white lanky guy. They're the hands of a Sri Lanky guy. This one's not going to be a little rhymey rhyme. This one's just going to be sus. Dad plays with his meat, then stuffed it in a tight space. Then he covered it in cream. Like, howdy, those enchiladas were good. As teachers are here. Welcome to Mealtime with Dad. An old classic, number 13. Welcome to Mealtime with Dad, where all paths lead to eating ass. Alright, my lovelies. We had a new follow today from Dolphin_Chicken, which is a fantastic name. We're going to raid Uni. Because they are back from a bit of a hiatus. So we're going to go say hi to her. Folks, I am not streaming tomorrow. Well, maybe I am. I might play some video games. We'll see. If you see me online, come say hi. If I'm not online, don't bug me. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight, guys. As always, thank you for choosing me as your entertainment out of the millions of people on Twitch. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, wonderful tomorrow, and I will see you on Thursday at the latest, where I will be back streaming probably some video games because I haven't ordered my next meal kit yet. Okay, bye!